for that matter. The next thing we will do is to make our table so that we can extend it into, for example, if I select Basa like so, I would like to the table to re-render and show me only the RS belonging to Basa inside the table. And also if I select just North, I would like to see all the RS belonging to just North, and if I do select all, then I would like to see all the LGs belonging to this very record. So that is going to be inside the home right here. And what we will do is we will start by taking this function outside of our effect hook. So let me take this outside, and let me do Ctrl X, cut it, and I will paste it right here. Okay, so let me save and let me refresh to make sure that everything is working all right. Okay, no problem whatsoever. So why did I bring it outside is because I want to be able to call it even outside of this effect hook. So this is handle change LG. Okay, and as you can see, if the target LG, if the target value is null, meaning that there is nothing there, we want to set the selected RA to be equals to nothing here. So this if condition, we would like to break it. Let me break it down like so. And also I would like to call the get results just like that, so that anytime I make a change, it will determine how I do get the results. Okay, but how about if we have some value? Well, if we have the value, we would like to call another function. So let me come up here and let me steal this function, and I will do Shift Alt down arrow key to make a duplicate out of it, and let me say get LG result. Okay, and that is going to take in a parameter of ID. Okay, so that ID, we will come over here and pass it as ID right here. So let me do plus ID at the end here. So it means we are passing this ID as a parameter to this get LG result. I will come to this handle LG, and then down here right after this, in fact this showing the target value, we don't need it anyway. But instead we will call the get LG results, and we will pass that e dot target dot value right here as the parameter of it. Okay, so let me save that, and I will come back to the index right here, and this very query that I have just created, which says get all result by LG, I will copy it entirely, and oh, I already created an endpoint of it down here, so let me remove this one first, since the one above is the updated version of it. So let me simply delete this one, And if you don't have it in your own, then that is totally fine. Then you simply proceed with what I'm doing right here. So let me simply copy this, Control C, and then I will do Control V, and this is going to be /ID. Okay, so we have the LG, and then we have the LG. We have the ID of the LG. Okay, so for that reason, we are going to pick the ID, which will be equals to the request dot params dot id. Okay, so which means we are handling this ID, whatever is it that we are getting from the from the endpoint. Okay, so now here is also going to be, instead of selecting the LG here, we will be selecting r.ra, okay, which will also be as name. Okay, so we are joining the rs as r on e dot raid equals to r dot id respectively, and here we are going to group by the raid. Okay, but there is one more thing. There is one more thing that we will do. We are selecting from here. We will add the clause of where e dot lgid is going to be equals to question mark. Okay, so that means here inside our query we'll need to apply the second parameter, okay, which will be our ID for that matter. Okay, so now we have created this, but let me start by testing the endpoint, like saying /result /lg/1. Okay, and it looks like it works. We can see the result has come. Okay, you can see Buhit, you can see Buji, whatever, all the way to Zoholo. And now if we say /2, we can see Abba Shehu all the way to Vanderpoint. So now let us test it in our backend. Let me refresh first here. Okay, everything looks good. And let me select Basa, and everything has worked. So you can see all the RS of Basa, they have shown up with no problem. And if I select just north, you can see all the RS of just north have also shown up. Okay, all the way to Vanderpoint.